Hey there, EV jerks, as well as our cat enthusiasts. Dewey, did you know that not only is this a cat channel, but this is your cat channel? You're not a kitten anymore, are you? You're getting to be quite rotund. We gotta stick to the task at hand. Check out this baby. Oh yes, this is the good old Tesla Model Y in its dank, stuffy little area. But let's talk about this. But let's talk about charging this bad boy as I squeeze my fat butt through this. We're keeping the garage door closed. Whenever you have your garage door open around here, HOA sends you a letter. And they send you a letter because they're like, oh, we
noticed you're holding a camera in your garage. And garages are really meant for holding cars. And if you're doing anything other than holding a car in there, you gotta get a special permit.
So we just keep the garage door closed. And every person that walks by, I look at like, you HOA snitch. Snitches get stitches. Now, check out this Grizzl-E Avalanche Edition. Now, this one's Wi-Fi capable. I had one before that was not Wi-Fi capable. The Volkswagen ID4, its built-in timing system for charging never worked. So I had to get this. Let me back up. I got the other one, but it wasn't smart. And it also failed, it broke. So I was like, okay, cool. Actually, really nice timing. Can I upgrade to the Wi-Fi version that's like smart and I can actually set my own timers on it? And they're like, oh yeah, absolutely. Here, pay way more than you should pay for shipping or something. And I'm like, sure, that's fine. So I ended up with this and it worked really well. It has its own app and you can set timers from that and just totally bypass the ID4s. It's kind of nice. So this is what the connection looks like. Nice and giant. Huge compared to this one right here, the Tesla. It's like way smaller and much easier to manage. Anyway, this thing is 40 amp, 240 volt. Just lovely. I have no idea what that means, but you stick it in your car and by God, it sure does charge when it says it will. Then we have this. Now this is the mobile connector. This is what I got with Tesla. So they actually charge you for these now. When I ordered it, they came with the car, but then they discontinued them before I got it. So right before I accepted delivery, they mailed it to me and it was technically free. I think they charge 240, 250 bucks for them now. And that's what I want to talk about. So this Grizzl-E, even though it was nice, I don't really use it because I'd have to just put an adapter on the end of this. And it's big, it's bulky. I mean, look at the cable. The cable for the Tesla one is like half the width of the Grizzl-E. So it's like much more manageable. This ending is like elegant. I mean, what guy isn't used to holding on to something like that? That was a penis joke if you missed it. So the Grizzl-E really isn't all that convenient. In fact, if someone wants to buy it off me, let's make a deal. Now, if you want to get the Grizzl-E, they actually do make an end that is a Tesla end. So you can do that. And both of them actually do charge at the exact same rate of 30 miles per hour. Okay, so the Grizzl-E, it was roughly 550 bucks. Actually, now I made mention that I had to pay a little extra. The reason I wasn't pissed is I technically got this for free because the state of California gives you just wads of cash if you buy anything EV. They'll give you rebates, they'll buy you crap, you get money off your monthly power bill. It's awesome. Kilowatt hours are like a cent cheaper, which doesn't sound like much, but it really does add up. So Grizzl-E was nice. So Tesla, I was like, man, should I get that big wall unit? My friend Tesla Brian has one. It has to be hardwired. You can't just like unplug it. It's hardwired. And it charges really fast and it looks really elegant. My wife's like, we gotta get one of those. And Tesla Brian's telling me, by the way, also, Tesla Brian is Rivian Ryan. Just saying. Tesla Brian's like, nah, man, don't get that. Just get the wall connector. It's way better. And I'm like, I don't really understand. But he's like, trust me. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. So all you do is you just plug this little box. It's like a miniature version of the big wall connector. It's freaking hella messy. You just plug it into your NEMA 15 FLISM. And then you have this little guy. You don't have the big wall box. Now, the only disadvantage to it is this. This little guy in this configuration, not the wall unit, only charges at about 30 miles per hour. Now the other one charges at 40 miles per hour. Now, friends, let's do a little math here. If I've had it plugged in for 10 hours on this guy, I'm going to be getting 300 miles of range. If I plugged in the other one for 10 hours, 400 miles of range. Really, over that period of time, it's really not that much difference. So the most I've ever had to charge this is about 200 miles. That's about it. And if I know it's going to take more juice to recharge it, I just add a little time on the other end of it while rates are still lower, and it maybe charges for like 8 hours. I get a full charge at that point. So the difference between the two, this 240 versus the other one, 500 bucks. Much cheaper to have this installed versus the other one hardwired, and you can move it all around. If you have the other one hardwired, wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. God damn, it's like a sauna on that corner. Jeez, the sun is like beating down. Oof. So hopefully that helps. Don't get bamboozled by the wall connector. Yeah, it looks nice. Looks like it should be elegant, but honestly, just get the cheap fucker version. Plug it into the NEMA 1445-ish, 415 thing, whatever it's called. I can't remember off the top of my head. The preparation for this video was off the hook. The other nice thing about just using the mobile connector like I have is you get the other piece where you can just plug it into a 50, I believe it's a 15 amp socket, 15 amp outlet. Let me show you a picture of it. Just one of these guys, you have all the stuff you need to plug it into that. So if you're traveling and that's the only kind of outlet they have, you'll have the equipment that you need to charge on that outlet. If you have the wall connector, you're gonna have to pay, like 750 bucks to have that done. So take it from your resident cheap fucker, just get the mobile connector. It's plenty. Do you have any thoughts, any comments, any questions? Did I miss anything? Have I shown you a picture of a cat yet, since this is a cat channel? Don't bite the cable. No, Dick. Let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, if you made it this far, do me a favor, like, subscribe to the channel. And if you don't want to, that's cool too. And as I walk by, I notice a bird has taken a massive dump on the hood of my car. Thanks a lot, bird. You dick. Thanks, TV jerks. Bye.
I don't have an outro, so how about this?